Hi, this is Melanie Dawn, and this is Dawn of Wisdom, sitting here in Pismo Beach on one of my many benches. My bench horizon has expanded tremendously. I'll pretty much sit anywhere anymore. The tide is very high. It's so high it's covering the steps that lead down to the beach, and it's beautiful, and what that means is less people. You just have less people. This is the most beautiful time of the year, and we have less people. Now, that's what I want to talk about today. Being comfortable to be with less people and being comfortable with being in a bunch of fucking people. So I go both ways. I can enjoy both ways, and I want to talk to you today about how I do that. I really put myself in a bubble when I'm in a crowd. I tend to have feel people's energies, and the energy is high, or if there's something going on, I'm almost too sensitive to it. So I put myself in a bubble, and I can go anywhere. I can really go anywhere. As long as my space is not invaded, then I can pretty much go anywhere. And even if it is invaded, I make the choice of allowing it to bother me or not. And so a lot of times I remove myself from a situation, and I'll just go sit all by myself. I'm very comfortable with being by myself. I actually love being by myself, and I do a lot of self-reflection and self-love that is replacing self-loathing. I mean, it's wonderful when you make a decision to be mindful of yourself and to take full responsibility for yourself. I'm telling you, life gets easier. At first, it's a struggle, and that's what I want to talk about. At first, my belief that once you know, you can't go back. I truly believe that. I feel like my whole life has been just powerful and intuition and intuitive and empathic. I believe I have had those gifts all my life. I just never channeled them correctly because I needed to just be woke up. You know, I need to understand me, and when you do that, give yourself some time, because at first it's shameful, and because not only are you reliving emotions or feelings that you've had in the past that are coming to the present, you're reliving them, and they're painful. And we don't always want to do that, and I think majority of people kind of live that way. Okay, now that I've kind of laid that out there, I want to talk about this shutdown that we have, the horrible side, people losing their jobs, people losing their lives, people loathing themselves, suicide. It's just everything has been enhanced during this time, because this is a time of true mental clarity, mental awareness. This is the time. There has never been a time in history that we've been able to say that this is the time. We are making history, and we are able, the next generation to me will be so much more open-minded. I look at my grandson, and he's just so open-minded, so aware of himself, his anxieties, his whatever it may be. He's very, very intelligent, and he figures it out. I'm loving these different generations. I don't see a negative in all this. I do see the negative, and I have empathy for the negative. But I see also the beautiful, positive mindfulness that is coming out of this. I mean, everybody's got to agree. If you stop, take a deep breath, and ask yourself painful questions, who could face it? This is just such a traumatic time. And I'm just a firm believer that self-awareness is going to get us out of this. Being aware of the true, kind, loving person that you were meant to be will get us out of this. And I don't know. Our minds have been open. Our minds have been blown. And now's the time to get in there and clean that fucker up, you know. We've lived a life of, I don't know, not being who we are, not being ourselves, not knowing ourselves. my wisdom for today is, stop and get to fucking know yourself and take responsibility for yourself. You are a good person. Your feelings are validated. There's a reason for every feeling that you have, which can turn, which happened to me, to be a beautiful thing, to open your heart and mind up to a part of you that you didn't know. It's actually a beautiful, beautiful awakening when you have that. I fall back. I have times when I'm triggered. I talked about that in another podcast. I just handle it differently. So whether I'm around a crowd of people or I'm all by myself, I'm okay. I'm just okay. And when it's not okay, I leave. And that has saved my life. So now I'm 66 years old, retired, and I want to get a fucking tattoo. I want to, just live a life where it is about me. It is about my knowing. I'm a better human because of it. That's what I want to give to all of you today. Have a great day.